Ready? Good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody to Mtg County Board of Commissioners Board meeting today. It's May 15th, 2023. It's 9:08 a.m. Roll call, please.
Tim Atkinson.
Present.
Jim Marlowe.
Present.
Jim Raisik.
Present. Okay, purpose of this meeting today is for us to pick our finalists for health insurance broker. This broker will help us through the process of figuring out which plans would be best for the county, how we can save money. This is not a selection of a healthcare plan today. This is simply a company that's going to help us through the process of figuring out what plans are available and where we can save money. That being said, do you have any public comment on this before we start? And gentlemen, are you ready to name your choices? Your choice? Mr. Racer, would you like to lead us on that?
I can do that, as long as I've been involved and aware of what this board does. It does a very good job of looking for ways to keep county money inside the county. We have a choice to keep this money, and this is a significant amount of money. We've got a budget line item that about $3 million. Clemens group based right here in Williamson County. That certainly is who can get my affirmative vote.
Mr. Marlowe?
Well, the information that's been presented to me, and we've been looking at this and talking about this for a little bit now. We've been very open with this. I like options. The options that are before us, to me, feel best with Snickers. So I would have to pick Snickers.
Sorry. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, I think Snecker, with their ability to offer us the same type of plan that we have right now with the same carriers, or the option of going with Hope Trust, their interview process that we went through, and then the fact that I think when it comes to service to our employees, helping them choose, guiding them to the choices that will be available, and providing, I think, what is probably going to be the best possible service we can get. SRM is going to be my choice. So that being said, do you have a motion?
I'll make a motion then that Bruce Snickers in, is it 2-1? How do we go about it since we were just like this?
We're going to go
That would be the motion then. Okay. The motion to approve Snickers as our carrier.
SRM. I'll second. I'll second that. Roll call, please.
Tim Atkinson.
Yes.
Jim Marlowe.
Here.
Jim Raisik.
Nay.
Okay. Is there any other business? You have all.
It can address it, but
Yes.
SRM, that is what we invoice that you have to do on Hope Trust.
But it's not, it's not Hope Trust. We have not chosen the plan.
Sure. It's this group. How do you spell that? Snicker.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I just have one other request. First one is for the Purchase Water District. It's pay estimate number 6 plus Farley Engineering's invoice. Total amount on it is $8,405.65. Next one is for Slinger Farms. This is for Hunter Shepard invoice. And it is for $15,491.22. I have one for the City of First Fire Department. It's the Dalmatian Fire Equipment invoice. This will be the only payout for this. I think the award was $40,100 for $200. this invoice is for $40,059.20. Plus 100% of the request, the equipment that they requested. And then Lakeside Water District, this is passive number 2 for Cardinal Road, and the invoice of their opportunity to bring Hughes and Polk. The total amount of those two are $5,105. That's for the Cardinal Road projects. There's 2 different projects for that one. And then I'll be presenting you one. I'm going to be out of town for the next week and a half. So as soon as I get back in the office, I'll put this together. Franklin Williamson Bi-County Health is going to have a request for the window replacement portion of their application submission, which will be $20,100. I'll get that to you guys here.
I was in a meeting last week and they've got a bunch of windows saying all around that building.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, 19 in total. So
I should have a question on these. Have we been collecting waivers from them?
well, not from the engineers are collecting the packages. So I mean, I don't have it in office, but the engineers are collecting those. Like for the Hearst Fire Department, we'll get one from Dalmatian. And the ones that have had specific invoices that are not dealing with an engineer, those are coming into us. Saline River, I've got to talk with Brett Clark or Steve Tyler. I mean, we talked a little bit here. I don't think that the engineer's not handling the whole project for them, like on these water districts. So I'm sure I'll get something. I mean, obviously Steve, the contractor, is
Yeah.
aware and understanding what he's doing. So the good thing is also Warner Shivering, that's with them. You know, I'm dealing with them on 3 or 4 other projects, so they're fully with the process. So
At the end of these, as these projects conclude, are they going to turn over all that information? Because that's what I thought we would have. At some point,
Yeah.
we would have waivers that match
Mhm.
payments.
yeah, the understanding is right now that they're collecting them. If I do need them, if I get a notice from the Treasury that they're wanting to do some kind of audit for either the entire project or for one specific project or all the award, then I'll just call them and gather the information and have them PDF it to me, or I'll put it in something to be able to send it to them. But I mean, I've got 2 file boxes already just in the projects and the reporting. I don't want to have, 5 file cabinets full of stuff. So I'm putting it on them to do as soon as, it's requested. They've all, said they will get it in my hands as quickly as possible.
Maybe we scan it, so it's just like.
Yeah, I think most of them, so they've got it, I mean, on their, project system, so they should be able to scan it right in, we just got it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm in-house, no, we don't have them, but, I mean, I do have, full communication with everybody, if necessary.
But the projects themselves are actually being contracted through the individual
The entities, yeah. not
So the
mine.
lien waiver won't ever come back on us. They can't file a lien against the county for payment.
No.
No, but the subsection of that.
No, I understand.
Says that.
Right, so my whole purpose for driving that waiver of lien was to ensure that everybody got paid. So that was the whole purpose for that.
Monitoring.
Right. Right, and as we go through this, I'm not exactly sure exactly what materials we may have to provide during the audit process. So,
I mean, other than our probably outside audit, I truly don't ever think, I mean, we're on record to say this, but I don't ever think that actually the treasurer is ever asked for anything submitted to them, given to them.
my phone's probably ringing right now.
Okay. I mean, I say that, I'll have a letter, mailbox.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, there hasn't been a lot of inside, or correspondence from the treasurer other than notifying you that your quarterly report is due. Here's your deadline.
They would have to.
Some friendly reminders.
Yeah, they would have to create a new division.
Right.
in the Process, and that division would have to be the same size as, or similar size to the IRS.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's much fun, as I said.
That's all.
well, thank you. Speaking of projects, Travis, have you heard anything all about the completion of the road project?
I'm walking looking. Last I heard, they were in a quiet title case on one property owner there. There was a discrepancy on the ownership. And so they're in the process of doing that. We're waiting on Jackson County's special state's attorney's office to review the warranty document, substantially complete site warranty document. And waiting on them to get back with us right now.
That's Johnny, yeah, that's Johnny Bet.
Yeah, so. And then, so there's two properties, I guess, that they're trying to get clarification on, and then they have to present us the transfer of property to Jackson County and Williamson County. And then once they present that, clear title, and get that recorded, then we can accept the roadways.
But we still have that small tidbit from Baxter.
Yeah, we were holding $140,000, waiting on the final transfer of the property. And we'll pay the final payment on that, and that'll be it on my part,
As far as we know, Jackson County still happy with the road.
as far as I know.
Road's nice.
It is.
Hope you like it. All right, does anybody have anything else for this meeting tonight? Comment from the public, anybody online? Okay, hearing nothing, is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Tim Atkinson.
Yes.
Jim Marlin.
Yes.
Jim Razer.
Thank you all for being here today, appreciate it.